Welcome to my third attempt of making Little Gestures Monday a series. We'll see how it goes next time. And we start with BokuAka Fluff. It's called The Lullaby of Your Voice. I hope you will like it. Let's go. Have you ever had struggles finding good Haikyuu merch or anime merch in general? Because I for sure did. It can be hard. But this shop offers amazing merch. Like, I'm literally obsessed with the Haikyuu merch. They have the cutest hoodies ever. Now, if you want to get 10% off, click the link in the description. They offer me a collaboration, which is literally amazing. And you support my channel this way. So, win-win. Let's go. Akashi yawned. After school practice had just ended. The sun stood still high in the sky, only slowly lowering towards the horizon, but he still felt as though he had been awake for days. The upcoming exams kept him on his toes, and in addition to that, they were practicing hard for the spring tournament. Next to him, Bokuto talked excitedly about the opportunity to meet Kuro and Kemma again, when they'd play against each other to determine who'd get to represent Tokyo. Though, with a bit of luck, both teams will qualify. It earned the ace a bewildered look from Akashi, who couldn't help but stare at him in disbelief. How could he have so much energy left? It was extraordinary under normal circumstances already, but now, with finals coming up, it edged on being a miracle. Shouldn't he worry much more, considering it was his final year in high school? Then again, the ace wasn't one to worry easily. Akashi sighed. He managed to keep up with the taller with effort, the hint of a smile playing on his lips as he rambled on. They hurried to catch the next train and were lucky enough to get 2 seats, not a given in Tokyo, even if they weren't living in the central region. I can't wait to see what Kemma will come up with again, but with you on our side we have nothing to worry about. You are just as smart as him. Akashi shook his head slightly. Not really. Kashi, you are! I know! But I'll make sure you get to give it your all. We have you, Bokuto-san. There's not a doubt in my mind that we will win. He glanced over at the taller before averting his gaze again. Bokuto's face split into a huge grin and he laughed. It was too loud to be considered appropriate under these circumstances, but he didn't bother correcting him on it. The train was rocking them gently as it proceeded on its tracks, and Bokuto continued, now a bit more hushed after earning some disgruntled looks. Going on about the last time he met with Kuro and how much the other always had to tease him, and eventually, without noticing, Akashi tuned out the noises around him, except for Bokuto. The meaning of the words faded as they started to blend into one another, but the sound stayed, like a soft hum, a steady melody lulling him deeper into the warm feeling of comfort, allowing him to give in to the exhaustion. He didn't even notice, nor did he get the chance to protest as he drifted off, his muscles slowly relaxing. And then Kenma just agreed. Can you believe it? They just teamed up on me like that. It's so mean. And even worse is that I can't be mad at him. Like, have you tried being mad at Kenma? It's impossible. He either doesn't care or looks at you so, I don't know, adorably, like a hurt kitten, and I just feel bad, and... Suddenly, a weight slumped down on his side, and he stopped. He looked to his left, where Kashi sat, had been sitting. Now he half lay, half leaned onto the taller, who felt heat assembling in his cheeks. The blue, sapphire eyes had closed, and his grip around his backpack loosened. The pale skin was illuminated golden by the slowly setting sun and created a stark contrast to the raven hair. He looked gorgeous, beautiful as always, but there was something special about seeing him so relaxed and at peace. As he stopped talking and started observing the setter, he could see his brows knitting together slightly in a frown. Something that must have been discomfort flashed over his face. Bokuto quickly adjusted their positions in hopes to recreate the peaceful expression from before. You must have been really exhausted. I'm sorry that I didn't notice sooner. But don't worry, I'll bring you home safely. His words were a hushed whisper, and he had to bite his tongue not to squeal excitedly as Akashi relaxed under his touch. You're so beautiful, Kashi. You know that, right? Everyone else does. He chuckled lowly. I see all the confession letters you get, you know. But do you turn them down because you don't like them, or do you really want to focus on school? Under different circumstances, would you accept? I wonder if I'd write one, would you consider it? He gently brushed a strand of dark curls out of his face, mesmerized by the setter. I wish you would, you know. I wish you'd look at me like that. Like I'm precious to you. He sighed. He wanted to see this expression on his face. Tried to imagine it, but he had no reference. Akashi had never accepted one of the confessions or was even so much as flattered by it. If there was one he honestly considered, Bokuto didn't know. The only measure of reference for Akashi liking someone a bit more than usual was Kenma. He noticed that the two quiet setters got along well, and whenever they faced each other on the court, there was an unknown tension woven between them. It was hard to tell if it was just friendship mixed with rivalry, or if Akashi felt more for the setter. Bokuto didn't know, but he loved seeing the smile on his face when they met with Kuro and Kenma. He loved seeing Akashi happy. Akashi woke up in his bed a bit perplexed. He was unsure how he had gotten here, and the fact that he was still in his school uniform didn't help alleviate his confusion. He got up slowly, trying to remember. Warm, golden images flashed before his eyes, a gentle tune, and there was Bokuto. Bokuto, who wanted him close and gently touched his face. But that surely must have been a dream. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you liked it, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing so you won't miss out on anything in the future. Now, tell me if you like this Little Gestures Monday series and if you have ideas for more little gestures for the ships so that I can continue this. This is just supposed to be short little videos that give a good start into the week. Something like that, so mostly fluff. Special thanks to my nerdy Nekos as always. Thank you so much, I love you. You make this channel even more possible. And also, I have a new word in the English language I hate. Rivalry. I struggled so much with the pronunciation, I hate it. Now I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Check out my other social media and more videos in the end cut.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.